How would you like to have a Jazz Chisholm Jr. signed glove? How about a signed, game-worn Shohei Ohtani jersey? Or why not an actual trip to the World Series? These are all prizes that have been given out to winners of MLB The Show's Challenge of the Week. Every week there's a new challenge, and every week there are huge prizes to be won. It's honestly one of the coolest and most unique features in any video game. Or at least, it used to be. You see, I've had suspicions about this mode for a while. Something was a little fishy about the leaderboards, and now that some new information has come to light, my suspicions have been confirmed. People are cheating in MLB The Show for real-life money and prizes. And today, with the help of some fellow creators, including the #1 ranked player in the world, I'm bringing out the truth. First, what is the Challenge of the Week? It's pretty straightforward. It's its own separate mode in MLB The Show, and it's the exact same challenge every week. You're the batter, playing against a CPU pitcher, and you try to get the highest score possible. The only thing that changes each week is who the batter is and who the pitcher is. You get points for hits, more points for harder and further hits, and a multiplier that goes up constantly until you get an out, and the difficulty increases every few hits all the way up to Legend. After 3 outs, the challenge is done, and your score is automatically posted. So, to be the best at the Challenge of the Week, you simply have to be the best hitter. So we would expect to see the top names in MLB The Show on top of the leaderboards. Tournament winners.
Reiner is your MLB The Show 23 Championship Series champion.
I don't know, players that are maybe ranked #1 in the world.
627 and 82.
Maybe even some content creators. But that's not what we see. Often, we see names that no one in the community recognizes at all, with scores double to even triple that of next on the list. And even worse, the leaderboards show how many attempts it took. So with this information, I figured there are only 2 possible truths. Either there are just tons of secret MLB The Show superheroes out there who would put even the best pros to shame, but never show their face or make any content or decide to play anything other than Challenge of the Week. Or they're f***ing cheating. What do you guys think? Later in this video, you'll see one of the greatest hitters in the world try this challenge to see just how close he can get to those top scores, and you can decide for yourself. Now, a lot of you might be like, oh, duh, it's a video game. People are gonna cheat. But MLB The Show is only on console, and it's a sports game, where cheating is much more difficult to execute and far less prevalent than, let's say, a first-person shooter like Call of Duty. Unfortunately, I had no proof of this cheating, other than some leaps of logic. But then, a fellow creator and damn good MLB The Show player, Trod, came out with a pretty big video called "This is what cheating looks like in MLB The Show." And in that video, someone came forward and showed him the exact software used to cheat in-game. I won't go over all the details here. There's a link in the description if you want to go check it out yourself. But basically, you just have to adjust the strike zone manually, and this software will just rip perfect hits till your power goes out. After seeing this video, it was all adding up. So then I gave Trod a call to ask him some more details.
So I got this footage from somebody who was in the community who had previously cheated, and this was a person that I didn't know. They came to me and said, I'm sick and tired of cheating. It's really lame, and here's what it looks like and what people actually pay for to cheat in MLB The Show.
And I noticed this video was recorded on Xbox, so I asked him, is the program only for Xbox, or can you use it on PlayStation, or could it be run on any console, even the Switch?
From what I understand, yes, the stuff I was shown, cheating is accessible from what I understand on every console. Dude, I can promise you there is not one person on this planet on Switch good enough to put up 7 million on Legend. All due respect to people who play on Switch, but it's impossible. Like for a normal person, that's a lie. You know what they probably did? They turned on the cheating program, left the room, and came back. It's like, oh, I got 7 million, and then they had dinner or something.
And lastly, I just asked him his opinion on cheating in Challenge of the Week and what could be done to fix it.
Yeah, with the Challenge of the Week stuff, it is pretty lame how people who are just blatantly cheating are sometimes winning prizes. What they could do is, if they're #1 or they're available for like one of the signed baseballs or a signed jersey, whatever stuff they usually do, somehow ask for like verification of footage or something like that.
We did have a small discussion that if it's so obvious to us as the players that people are cheating, surely it's obvious to San Diego studios, right? And we wondered if they were just turning a blind eye, or maybe they are aware, and first place on the leaderboard doesn't always actually get the first place prize like we're assuming.
Yeah, no, because they tweet about it every week, I'm pretty sure, like, oh, you got this prize. And granted, I know not a lot of people play Challenge of the Week. It's just kind of like an extra game mode. It still sucks if people are like winning by cheating and they are getting the prizes. That's lame.
So I'm pretty sure that people are cheating, Trod's pretty sure that people are cheating, but to be even more sure, I asked Frosty19 if he could give the challenge of the week a go and see just how far ahead these potential cheaters are from even the top players. For those that don't know, Frosty's really good.
20 times flawless? Who the fuck is this guy?
He finished last year as the #1 ranked player on the planet with a ridiculous 2,276 ranked wins. Look at the rest of the leaderboard. It wasn't even close. He started playing competitively last year and has already won over $10,000 in tournaments, won Challenge of the Week himself 4 times before, and has finished #1 in ranked seasons 20 times over the last 4 years. If anyone can tell us if these scores are legit, it's him. But before we get to that, there's no sponsor in this video or me trying to sell merch or anything. I'm simply just trying to clean up the MLB The Show community. So if you appreciate that, leave a thank you in the form of subscribing, or leaving a like and a comment, or sharing, or doing whatever we can to get this video to blow up and hopefully bring this to the attention of San Diego studios. Now let's check out Frosty's attempt.
What's up guys, it's Frosty. I've won Challenge of the Week over 4 times, and I don't play it anymore because of the amount of cheaters in this mode. It's just impossible. You can't be that high. There's obviously a cheat on Switch now for Challenge of the Week. So to prove this, I'm going to do it. Like I said, I've won 4 since I'm going to be 21 and 20, but you can only win 1 prize per year, so here you guys go.
Now, obviously I won't make you watch the whole thing, so I'll sum it up for you. He started out with 62 consecutive hits without a single swing and miss. His strikes were foul balls, including 20 home runs on Legend, before ultimately swinging through a slider and getting his first out.
I just went through that.
It was about as perfect of an at-bat as you could possibly have, and still, he would have to do that 2 more times in a row to claim that #1 spot from a player no one's ever heard of, which is much easier said than done. His next AB went a little bit more like a normal human being, and he only got 30 consecutive hits before missing a cutter. And his final AB went about the same, and he finished with 3.3 million points.
Oh, I choked. That's only the first run.
Now, I did say if you took his first at-bat, and he did that for every at-bat, he would have 7.5 million points, right? Well, as I said, that first attempt was 62 hits. If you multiply that by 3 attempts, he would only have 186 hits. But first place has 7 million with 300 hits. That's 100 in a row for every at-bat. It's unhuman. Now, if you want to watch Frosty's attempt in its entirety and more of his opinions on the situation, I've posted that to my channel as an unlisted video and the link is in the description, so you guys can watch the whole thing if you want. But very importantly, I don't want any of you flaming or targeting any of these players that you've seen on the leaderboards. After all, like I said, I have no proof of what any individual is or isn't doing. I'm just taking some leaps of logic here. So don't be a weirdo, leave these people alone, because this video isn't even about them. It's to shed some light on this situation, and hopefully get a response from San Diego studios to ensure that this does not and cannot happen in the future.
Look, another Switch player just took over 2nd place.
And that these prizes are going to legitimate players with legitimate skill. That being said, do I think these people are cheating? Yes. Do you think these people are cheating? Let me know in the comments. And lastly, a big thanks to Trod and Frosty for helping me out with this video. Here's all their socials, and of course, there's links to every one of these in the description below. Hopefully, this problem can be fixed in the future, and thanks for watching.